Hey everybody, it's me, Sarai, back with another video, and I'm watching Young Don the Sauce God. Some of you, or one of you, heard me say this name once. Young Don the Sauce God. Yeah, so let's watch the video.
I had just moved to America from Jamaica, and it was the first week of school. And y'all know how that ish goes, man. I don't need to tell y'all. You spend half the day trying to figure out where all your new classes are. You meet your new teachers, and then you scout out the class, man. First, you look to see if you see anyone you know, because hashtag social anxiety. Then, if you're like me, you pick out all the cute girls in class, you know, so that you can have a running list of all the people you're gonna go back to your boys and talk about, but never actually have the courage to go and ask for their number. Dudes will go an entire year dressing fresh to death just to impress a chick you should never go talk to. So I get through the entire first day with just my last class of the day left for me to go to. English literature with Mrs. Dolanda. Now, I wasn't looking forward to being in this class because at lunchtime, one of the dudes at my lunch table warned me that she was one of the meanest teachers in the entire school. And that she was generally hated by everyone who took her class. So there I am standing outside the class when she shows up to let everyone in. And to my surprise, Mrs. Dolanda was a tall, middle-aged black woman with dreadlocks. So I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Because by this point, I've met all my other teachers who were either white or Hispanic. And they were really nice. Don't tell me that the only teacher that's gonna give me problems is the only one that could pass as my goddamn auntie. So, the class starts, and we're doing the whole stand-up, introduce yourself, state one interesting fact about yourself thing. My turn comes around, and I do the bit. Good afternoon, my name is Don Hines. I just moved here from Jamaica. And before I could even sit down, Mrs. Dolanda was like, did you say that you're from Jamaica? What a coincidence. So am I. And then I was like, word? She was like, which part of Jamaica are you from? I'm like, I'm from Kingston. How about you? She said something like, oh my gosh, I'm from St. Catherine. And then I tested her because she didn't have an accent at all. So I was like, I had to know if she was real yachty. I'm like, what's your favorite dish? And then she says, I love oxtail, but my favorite is ackee and saltfish with a little bit of roast breadfruit on the side. At that instant, I knew that everything was gonna be alright.
Okay.
Because I realized Mrs. Dolanda wasn't mean. She was just Jamaican. Let me explain. America is an amazing place. In spite of its flaws, I can confidently say that I wouldn't rather be living anywhere else. One of America's best features? Its universities. America is filled to the brim with amazing colleges and universities. People fly from all around the world just so that they can have a chance to go to one of our great institutions of higher learning. I mean, just absolutely phenomenal colleges. The public schooling system, however, has much to be desired. By that I mean it doesn't take much to acquire a high school diploma, you feel me? You're not exactly being pushed to your intellectual limits, okay? Show up to class, don't sleep the entire time, do some of the homework, and don't get caught smoking in the bathroom. And guess what? You just got yourself a high school diploma. Now you can stop playing pretend and go to real school, which is college. Now, of course, this doesn't apply to everyone. I hear you AP class taking mother suckers in the back. Listen, I'm just talking about the bare minimum you are actually required to do to graduate from high school in America, which is not a lot. Jamaica, on the other hand, completely different story. The public school system there is brutal, my G. Much lower success rate. Like it really takes serious effort to graduate from a
I'm just kidding. I do not know how to speak Jamaican.
So you do end up with a lot more people failing. The ones that make it have a really good expectation of just how hard college is about to be. Perfect example. Extra credit. I didn't know that was a real thing until I got to America. I thought extra credit was just some the Disney Channel made up. Cause that's the only place I ever heard the term being used. Jamaican teachers don't believe in extra credit. As if extra credit is some kind of urban myth like Bigfoot or a post-racial American justice system. In America, on the other hand, teachers give out extra credit like it's candy on Halloween. They even put the extra credit in the syllabus at the beginning of the year. You can calculate exactly how much homework you can get away with not doing based on the amount of extra credit you already know you're gonna get. So when you're used to this kind of gentler approach to school, of course when you come across a thoroughbred bona fide Jamaican teacher like Mrs. Dolanda, who doesn't play that, of course you're gonna think she's a thesaurus. She's not gonna take your late homework, she's not gonna round up your grade, and she sure as hell's not gonna give you no extra credit. But I was fresh out of the islands, baby. That's what I was used to. So like I predicted, the semester went as smooth as butter. I was clocking an A the entire time, just barely, like a 91%, but it was still an A. And while I could tell that my peers weren't really feeling her, I personally was enjoying the class. And it wasn't hard to see who was Mrs. Dolanda's favorite student. She calling me so much for answers low-key that started to look bad. Well, I didn't mind. If it meant getting an A, I was gonna kiss that like no one's business. But then, one day, everything changed. Right before I had English with Mrs. Dolanda, I had PE/basketball class. On this fateful day, I unfortunately sprained my wrist while playing basketball. Had my wrist looking like there was a whole grapefruit in my So I showed up to English class, and upon arrival, Mrs. Dolanda tells everyone that there was going to be a pop quiz. Now, she did these pop quizzes from time to time, and they actually really affected your grades. So, being unable to write due to my sprained wrist, I go to Mrs. Dolanda, and I'm like, hey, Mrs. Dolanda, as you can see, my wrist is hurt pretty bad, and I can't write. Is it cool if I take the quiz next class once the swelling goes down? She looks at me and says, actually, Donald, I'm afraid I can't do that. You're going to have to take the quiz the same time as everyone else. I was like, what? But Miss, how am I supposed to take the test if I can't write? Can I dictate to you? She's like, that's not my job, Don. I'm like, what? You can't be serious. Am I supposed to take it with my left hand? She's like, Don, if you don't take the quiz right now, I will have to give you a 0 for it. A 0.
I know it.
A 0. Are you kidding me? Giving a Jamaican kid a 0 is like sending him home with a death sentence. I'm like, does this woman want me to die? I say to her, but miss, my hand. What about the Aki, Mrs. Dolanda? What about the ackee and saltfish with a little bit of breadfruit on the side? I thought we had something. But no,
well, you thought
she sent
wrong.
me to my seat to take the test with my left hand. And of course, this is English literature, okay? This wasn't multiple choice. These are short essay questions. Give an answer and explain. You feel me? So there I am trying to write with my left hand, handwriting looking like chicken scratch. And of course, I barely get half the quiz done. So she collects the quizzes and I'm salty as Fast forward to next class, I get back the test. 48%, my G. I felt so betrayed. You see, if you want to ruin someone emotionally, you don't start off by being an asshole, because they'll immediately put up a wall. You gotta earn their trust first, create a sense of camaraderie, security, and then when they need you the most, that's when you stab them in the back. That's what Mrs. Dolanda did to me.
God.
That quiz brought me down to a and I wasn't able to get it back to an A for the rest of the semester.
Leave in the comment section down below. Would
this
you
was back
or
when I
would
actually
you not
cared about school. For the
love
rest
to
of
have
the
a
year,
teacher
I
like that?
hated this teacher, and I made sure she knew
I
it.
would
Anytime
not.
she called my name, I'd never have the answer. Eventually, she picked up on the message. I don't even think we made eye contact for like the last 2 months of school.
Yeah.
Moral of the story, never expect anyone to do anything for you, because this world owes you nothing. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner people will stop letting you down. What's up, fam?
Oh my gosh, that's Young Donna Sauce God.
Okay, was that a dark ending or what? Jeez, God. All right, let's try it again. Moral of the story: people suck. Sometimes, yeah. Winner of their very own signed YDSG poster is at Links Forte. Congrats, fam. Check your DMs for more. If you want to chance to win next week, just go ahead and follow me on Twitter and retweet my pinned tweet.
For this video, the next video, I'm going to be playing my game. Alright, guys, that's it for this video.
As always, I want to thank y'all for your love and support.